My husband contracted cancer in his right tonsillar pillar. That was from Agent Orange, and I quit and took care of him full time for 10 years. And you know, a lot of medical bills. He was in and out of the hospital, in ICU, in rehab, and so I stayed home to take care of him. And once he passed, it'll be 5 years, July 30th, and having to manage all the expenses and all the bills and everything, and I got behind on the house and just wasn't digging my way out of it fast enough and ended up losing the house. And I got the notice of the sheriff's sale, and once I got the notice, the day, and it came on my husband's birthday. And so that day, a man came up and knocked on the front door and said, you know, I understand that you know, the house was sold at sheriff's sale this morning. I was there. He said, now, I just wanted to talk to you about it. And I said, you know, right now I'm just kind of overwhelmed. You know, I'll have to get back to you. So he called me a couple of times, and then he came over and talked to me. And so, I sat on that front porch with him, and he said, well, you know, there's a possibility that I could help you, you know, help with the house. I might be able to do a buyback before they close the sheriff's sale, and with that happening, you know, there might be a possibility that you could, you know, get a secondary mortgage and do a buyback or from me, or you could rent it from me until you get your finances straightened out. And he said, I just need you to sign some papers. So I kind of put it off, you know, delayed, because I wasn't sure what to do. And so I finally thought, you know, he just called me, text me, call me, text me. So I finally just said, okay. He said, you know, we really need to get on this. We need to get it moving. You know, we can't let this delay, because if they close the sheriff's sale, you know. So I met him and a guy from a title company over at the Kroger's at the little coffee shop there. And he said, well, we've got the papers. He said, now I'm more than willing to give you a $2,000 check right here, right now. You know, just might help you through right now to get yourself settled. I said, okay. And so I signed the paperwork. I never got a copy of it. Right now I couldn't tell you what it said, but his explanation was that it was papers to release him to be able to pursue the home on my behalf. To this day, I've not cashed that $2,000 check, because somewhere in my move, I lost it. So there's a $2,000 check that never happened. So then I started getting letters within the next month and a half, from institutions saying, hey, you know, you're owed like a little less than $55,000 that's there, and it's yours. We can help you recover it. So I contacted one of the companies and talked to them, and I said, why didn't the mortgage company let me know? Well, they don't do that. So that's when I found out that what I had signed away to this gentleman was my rights to my money. I texted him. He would not answer the phone. I texted him. I said, I don't know how you can sleep with yourself taking money away from people that you know doesn't belong to you, and actually lying to them to take their money. You know, not saying, well, you know, you do have money out there, you know, I'll see what I can do to help you. No, nothing like that was ever mentioned, and that's just wrong. That's just wrong.